That was cool. I like that. So y'all remember that story. Let me expound on it. So we got this crazy idea. You know, we have family that still lives in Chicago. So when my parents, they immigrated to the United States, my mom was born in Peru, my dad was born in Guatemala. So when they came to the United States, they settled in Chicago. So Chicago is very near and dear to our heart. We still have family out there. We go out there about 2 to 3 times a year. We just love it. It's a great city. But anyways, we had this crazy idea. We're gonna do the 10-mile Soldier Field run, where you run 10 miles and you finish inside of Soldier Field. If you're not familiar with Soldier Field, that's where the Chicago Bears play football. And so we're like, yo, we're gonna do this. Here's the thing about that. The most we've ever ran was like 2 miles. And you can see me, I like tacos, I like gorditas, I like hot wings, you know? And so, me gusta todo, that's right. I don't discriminate when it comes to food. And so we're running this race, right? And everything we wrote in it, in that part of the story, we're running this race, and you know what scared me was like 1 mile in, there's this lady laying on the ground screaming. I'm like, oh my gosh. She's already knocked out. This is like mile 1, this is crazy, right? And so we're running, but I'll tell you what, it's tired. We got our, our Spotify playlist on. And then when I see mile 5, right? Because that's halfway, it's just 10 miles. When I go around mile 5, I'm like, yo, I got this. If I made it halfway, I can make it halfway back. And while we're running through, it's pretty cool. I never run a race like that. There's spots where people are cheering you on. And that's encouraging, right? Because you gotta have people that are gonna cheer you on your way of life. So that made me feel good, right? People I didn't even know, holding up signs and stuff like, yo. And then there's spots where there's like Gatorade and like power bars. I'm like, yo, that's pretty cool too. But here's the cool part. I think around mile 8, my brother's skinnier than I am, but around mile 8, I catch up to him. All right, and we're together. And we say, yo, we're gonna finish this together. How many of y'all know that sometimes you need somebody to walk with you and run with you, right? So right there, we finished it. We walk into Soldier Field like champions, you know what I'm saying? And then after we see the pictures, we realize that we finished with all the women. So we finished like dead last, but we finished, we did the 10 miles. That was a great experience, man. Just doing that, being able to say, yo, I ran 10 miles after not really running that much.
I really like that standpoint. So I think that's like a really good analogy towards life. Kind of a 10-mile run, like you guys said, like you had to run like 2 or 3 miles.
Yo.
Ever in your life. Yeah, and then you like went and ran the 10. And you were saying how like mile 4 you were out of breath, mile 5 like your legs were dead. Like it's kind of like life. You just keep pushing. I really like that. Like it's kind of like life. You just keep pushing. I really like that.